All right, guys, well, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this whole program. So, rewind a couple of years ago. We're sitting here, our BDC is working along really good. Our retention was really doing well. Our CSI was actually really doing well. We've been really stable there for a lot of years. Our employment satisfaction index, which we actually measure, was doing very well. Our turnover was very low. So we had a lot of things going in a great direction, but we were looking for that next step to get over the edge. And we decided to take a look at our marketing. We decided to go with Facebook as a strategy, and heck, that's our innovation. So let's talk about it and let's find out if it actually worked. Well, you can see we made a nice infographic here, but let me just walk you through this because it's a bunch of numbers. It looks really cool, and I think you'll be pretty impressed. So 2017, our likes on Facebook were about 7,500, and we've gone in 2018 up to 9,150. And I can tell you that as of this recording, we're sitting around 9,400, so that number is growing up. The reviews, we were at about 475, and now we're right around just over 500. Reviews are up almost a full 9%, and they're all good reviews. Imagine having over 500 great reviews on Facebook. It is key. Visitors, well, visitors went from 4,400 up to 4,900. Again, a huge increase, all during a time where our market didn't go up. Now, here's the kicker. You can't cash an engagement check. You can't cash a visitor check. At some point, somebody has to sell a car. Does Facebook sell cars? No, we do, but Facebook helps. So let's talk about new vehicles. In 2016, we were at 314, went to 378, went to 408 in 2018. We've been up, and we're proud to say at the end of the year, we are the only dealer in Prab's little zone to be up over last year. It doesn't happen on its own, and the Facebook strategy has been a huge part of it. Let's talk about used, because if we can't sell used vehicles, we can't take them on trade, and we can't sell more new. So our used vehicles have gone from 328 to 360 to 396. That is a huge increase in a used market that traditionally doesn't move very much. So the reality is vehicles are getting sold at a higher level now with a better marketing plan. That's innovation. Let's talk about service. We put service with sales because service is sales. They just have a drive-through and a whole bunch of technicians. So total customer pay labor, right around 480,000, went to 580, up to $692,000 this year. And keep in mind, these numbers are November year to date, so we got one more month in there to even make them better. Our total accessory sales, we talked about the Westridge Customs page, which allowed us to do a whole bunch of things. Went from $211,000 to $258,000 to $322,000. That's up $110,000 or 50% in the last 2 years. When you look at our Quick Lubes, our brand new Quick Lube, this was our first year with our full Quick Lube, 4,464, went to 5,591, up to 6,821. That is a huge increase, with the only marketing being done via social media, with 99% of it being done on Facebook. All right, let's talk market share. Market share, October 2016, 23.92%, October 2017, 29.17%, and October 2018, 29.52%. Almost 30% of the trucks in this town are running around with a General Motors decal on it, and that is fantastic. We're up a full 6% from just 2 years ago. Fantastic. Here's the other cool part. Now, the key thing with this is it allows you to be in the market more often than you were with traditional advertising, but it drives your costs significantly down. So let's take a look. Our advertising costs, when you looked at it, our total advertising costs went from $222,000 to $160,000. We've taken $60,000 out of our advertising from 2016 to 2018, and yet we're increasing sales and increasing share. That's innovation. Let's talk about percent of the local market we satisfy. I was born and raised here. I've lived in Lloydminster my whole entire life, and I've been selling cars in this town for 25 years. My kids both go to school here. My wife's involved in stuff. It's really important to me that we satisfy our local market, and I'm really pleased to tell you, June of 2017, we were at 68.7%. We did drop a little bit for December, but for 2017, down to 67.3%. After we got things rolling a little bit better, June of 2018, 72%, and we're looking to finish even higher than that. So we are satisfying. If Lloydminster wants a GM vehicle, we are where they're stopping. That's better for us, better for the customer, better for General Motors. Let's talk about the Lloydminster truck race. Again, near and dear to my heart, we are a numbers guy. We are a numbers store. And the reality is, if you ain't first, you're last, just like Ricky Bobby says. So 2016, let's go back a couple years. GM was at 230, Ford was at 288, Ram was at 219. I'm pleased to tell you this year, and it got even better in December, General Motors was at 293, Ford's at 273, and Ram's at 179. We gained with Ford having a new truck, Chrysler having a new truck, and we're still moving the number in the right direction. All right, let's summarize. Advertising down $60,000, almost 25%, and yet every single sales metric, including new sales, used sales, service sales, you name it, all went up. Market share went up. Satisfying our own market went up. Our truck race went up. Everything we were looking to accomplish went up. In addition to that, retention went down and employee satisfaction is as high as it's ever been. But if you think we're stopping, we ain't even close to being done. We're taking everything we've learned with this strategy, we're starting to apply it to Instagram, Snapchat, going all through the digital media spectrum. And I can tell you this, whatever comes next, we'll be there. Thanks again for accepting our entry, and we look forward to sending Ross with you this spring. Have a great day and good selling.